Lean Six Sigma Main Effect. What is a main effect plot? A main effect plot shows how the mean response changes across different levels of a factor. On the plot, the x-axis represents the factor levels, like low, medium, and high temperature, while the y-axis shows the average response, such as material strength. The means at each factor level are connected by a line, making it easy to see trends or shifts in the response. For example, if we look at temperature levels, low, medium, and high versus strength, the plot helps us understand how strength changes as temperature varies. Purpose of main effect. Plot. The main purpose of this plot is to visualize the impact of each factor on the response, allowing us to compare levels clearly. It's widely used in the analyze phase of DMEC and during design of experiments, DOE, interpretation, to guide decisions on which factors significantly affect the outcome. When interpreting a main effect plot, there are a few key points to keep in mind. A flat line means the factor has no effect on the response. The average stays the same across all levels. A steeper line indicates a stronger effect, showing that changes in the factor level significantly impact the response. If the lines don't cross, it suggests there's no interaction between factors being shown. For example, if we look at temperature levels with average strengths of 80 at low, 85 at medium, and 90 at high, the upward sloping line tells us that increasing temperature increases strength. This helps us quickly identify which factors matter and how they influence the outcome. When to use main effect plot. Main effect plots are used when you want to analyze how a factor affects the response variable, or why. They're especially helpful for reviewing results from a design of experiments, DOE, to identify which factors have the most impact. To create a main effect plot in Minitab, go to Stat in the menu. Select ANOVA, then choose Main Effects Plot. Select your response variable and the factors you want to analyze. Click OK, and Minitab will generate the plot. This visual tool makes it easier to focus on the key factors driving your process outcomes. It's important to remember that a main effect plot does not show interactions between factors. To analyze interactions, you need to use an interaction plot and perform ANOVA. Always confirm your findings with p-values to determine which effects are statistically significant. So, use the main effect plot for a quick look at individual factor effects, but rely on interaction plots and ANOVA for a complete analysis.